In a world of podcasts, one rises in the night to destroy them all. The elder god in an ocean of noise, the Cthulhu of the airwaves. This is Spoiler Country.
How do I sound? Do I sound better than last time? I played this into the mic.
I can't tell.
Because the recording, I tested some recording. I did some, because this has all like these settings back here.
Yeah.
And I mixed with the mixer stuff here to try and make it sound better.
Yeah, the bass up and everything.
Yeah, because like the way the original settings are like just flat, and it, my voice was very. The recording, it sounds okay, but like your mic sounds way better in our 4th anniversary TOT because it's totally stock. There was nothing set on it, but I've dialed it in a little bit. I'm going to keep doing it, but I did some recordings and it sounded a lot better now. So
nice.
Yeah. Nice.
To notice in the commercial, you stumble over the word host.
Do I?
Yeah. It's a host. It makes me laugh. You go back and listen to it now. You're like, it's kind of funny. It's great.
Listen, I stumble over the word host. Really? Damn it.
Are you listening to it now?
I'm going to play it.
Can you feed it in?
Yeah, I can feed it in. Hold on. Let me set this. For those who are listening right now are riveted by this.
Riveting by us trying to build an audience.
Hey, welcome back to the Super...
Let me start it over
You listen
again.
to podcasts that sound like this. Hey, welcome back to the Super OK podcast, where our audio sounds mediocre.
Or do you prefer podcasts that sound more like this? Crisp, clear, fun, easy to listen to, and full of awesomeness? Well, you should check out Spoiler Country, hosted exclusively over at spoilerverse.com. Hosted.
You see my shirt?
Yeah. What happened?
Huh?
Well, I tell you, I pushed mute on accident.
Got little lightning bolts all over it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And Tafine picked it up for me.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I got your shirt." I was like, "Oh, cool." And I was like, "Oh, I like this one." And I wore it. And then, but I wear it as, I wear a undershirt underneath it,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wore it 2 days in a row. Okay. Because the first day I didn't wear it all day. I just wore it. And then when I got into the office and no one was coming in, I was in an office by myself. I took it off.
Yeah.
Because it was hot. And then, so the next day she goes, "Oh, you must like that shirt. You're wearing it again." I'm like, "Well, it was just convenient." Because every time I look at it, I think of Harry Potter. And I'm like, "Oh, God dang it." Because all the lightning bolts all over the place.
Right.
I was like, "No, it's the Flash."
It's the Flash. It is a Flash. I like it.
I'll take the Flash.
Yeah. Although those watching,
I am a Harry Potter fan.
I love Harry Potter. Those watching this on YouTube and like they'll watch our 40th, I'm in the same outfit.
Yeah.
Because one, I have like 6 of these black T-shirts and I'm wearing the same hat, so it looks like I haven't changed my clothes since whenever that one.
Donald Trump Seattle Mariners hat.
It's not Donald Trump. Fuck you. It's a very comfy hat. All right. It's big. It's the first hat I have that's actually too big. It's a fitted hat that's too big for my fat head.
Yeah. You and I have the same issue, fat head syndrome.
Fat head. It's all those brains inside.
It is. It's just oozing out my ears, and it's obviously gone into my cheeks.
Fat cheeks are. Oh, my day's been kind of up and down. As you know, I had back surgery a week and a half ago. I'm recovering still. Today was day 2 back at work.
Yeah.
I mean, I say back at work, but I'm just still sitting in my office doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing, but like not like going anywhere. I'm still working. I'm just working at my desk here. The same desk you see me sitting at right here.
Yeah.
This is where I'm working from.
Your day-to-day job.
Doing these podcasts reminds me I need to get this thing mounted and have comics in it for show. Like put it like right here or something.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to get out of this room because that nice white wall does nothing. And I don't want to put anything up because I really don't want to take the time to take it down.
Right.
Because this is just not going to be that at all, You're
going into your she shed?
My she shed.
Your she shed.
Yeah, which I'm super excited for. Look, I got to trim up. Look at that. That's terrible.
Me too.
But yeah, I don't. I think I've mentioned it on the show quite a few times, but I'm going to say it again.
Do go for it.
Because why not? I have that shed. We just bought the house in November. It came with a decent shed in the back, and the guy was using it to store car parts. But he built a loft and it had it carpeted, so it looked a lot nicer in the pictures than it obviously was, because that's how it always happens. So
always,
So So I go in there, and then the guy who owned the house before us, and they owned the house since like the late 70s.
Okay, for a while.
Yeah. He used railroad ties as the foundation, which makes sense because he wasn't doing anything in there but storing car parts. Because this guy has an amazing story. So we talked to the neighbors. This guy's name was Hap, and he was Vietnamese. And Hap, and I don't know if his wife was Vietnamese too, but I don't know if she had left Vietnam or not. But during the Vietnam War, Hap got captured by the North Vietnamese.
Oh, geez.
And he was a POW, and he got tortured and all that kind of stuff. He escapes imprisonment, right? And comes here under political asylum.
Right.
So him and his wife end up having 8 kids in this house.
Holy shit.
All of which are now doctors, dentists, and lawyers.
Birthed them in the house?
Huh?
Like birthed them in the house?
I don't know. They might have. Who knows? But he didn't just stop there.
Yeah.
He wanted to give back to his community in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah?
He sponsored over 25 people to come here to America and live at his house here in this house.
Yeah.
Get them on their feet, get them to a point where they can get their own job and move out. And not only did he get them to that point, he also would get old Volkswagens because he was a Volkswagen mechanic.
Right.
He would find Volkswagen bugs, camper vans, all that kind of stuff. He would work on them, get them running really, really well. And then he would give them their first vehicle here in America and then send them on their way.
Dude, that's hella cool.
Yeah.
That's hella cool.
The shed was completely all car parts when we bought the house. They emptied it out before we actually moved in, but it was all like old Volkswagen parts. So when you walk in there, it smells like creosote.
Right.
You know,
So you gotta clean all that out.
I'm going to do, I think above the shed, when I'm done making it the studio, I'm gonna put a sign over it called Hap's Place.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, because that guy did a lot. I mean, he did a lot.
Your house has an amazing history because of all that shit. So you might as well, you should honor it. If nothing else, put up a Volkswagen like old vintage emblem somewhere outside of it. You know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool history. It's better than
kind of crazy.
The history of my house is essentially it was bought by a guy. It was built by a guy who owned all land around here, and he built 3 houses, and his family owned it since like the 1800s. The property. Oh, and wow. The original house, which is next door, was built in like 1890, and it's still standing, and people live there. Yeah. And he built this house. No, he didn't. Sorry, he didn't build that house. He lived in that house. He built this house we bought. Yeah. And he built another house on the other side. What's interesting though is this house is an English Tudor house, which is not common for this area. Yeah. And the house on the other side is like, when you go to Southern California, and you see those like white square houses with stucco tops. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah. So we've got like Miami house, right? So it's like
they have like the Spanish tiled roof.
Yeah, exactly. The maroon red tile. Yeah. So he built 2 houses that are very much non-standard around here at all. Like I don't think there's another English Tudor in Covington, and then he sold off all the land to developers. So all the land besides these 3 houses got turned into housing developments, which sucks. But
it's so funny because when you look at your house on satellite, you guys literally look like you live like in a castle in a small kingdom, and everybody around you is your little peasants.
It's funny you say that because the letter we got, we moved in calling us the Castle House, and but so that he built the house and he sold it, and the house went through like foreclosure like 3 or 4 times. People bought it, they couldn't afford the payments, they got foreclosed on. Then it became like a vacant house for like a year or 2, and like squatters lived here.
Oh wow!
Like people would just like the gate was stuck open. People would like party here. So what happened is like. The house would be locked, but they wouldn't lock like the fire door for like firewood. Yeah. So people would just crawl in through there, open it up, and then live here for a while. And then the people we bought it from bought it in like 2009, 2012, somewhere 2008, I think. Yeah. Lived here for 12 years, and then I don't know what they did. And then they moved out, and then we bought it, and it's not as quite as cool as yours, but
yeah, it's a crazy story, man. I because I had multiple neighbors tell me the same thing, so it's
damn true. It's either true or a big conspiracy.
Yeah. I don't know anybody would, but it's pretty cool, man, that he did all that. And he passed away in his late 70s just a couple years ago, and his wife just couldn't maintain it anymore because it's a lot for one person because all their kids are gone and moved.
Right now, it's yours to deal with.
There's a lot to do. There's actually a lot of little things to do. I got to replace a toilet upstairs because I think the O-ring is leaking to the downstairs bathroom, and I saw some black mold on my ceiling. So I'm going to have to replace that, cut that out, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
all that. So
I just replaced the toilet yesterday.
yeah.
I did one downstairs 3 weeks ago before my surgery, and then Cody and I did one upstairs here in my bedroom yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I didn't lift anything.
Replace the ring. I don't need to actually replace the whole toilet.
The wax ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't really want to do.
It's a pain in the ass. Like also, the wax wing is easy to replace. It's just getting the toilet back on the wax wing. Shut it. You weren't supposed to catch that. God, it's just getting it back on the pegs. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
But well, like the one in our bathroom, the one downstairs, the pegs like stuck up like that much. So it was super easy. Just plop it on there and screw them on. Yeah. One in our bedroom, the pegs only had like that much, little tiny bit. So to like maneuver my hand around back and like do all this junky whatever, but it's on. So
I just don't like dealing with that area of the house.
I mean, they make plumbers for a reason.
Yeah. I'm actually considering seeing how much it would be to have somebody come in and just do it.
Probably wouldn't be too much. We have two more toilets to replace because all the toilets in this house are like 30 years old.
Yeah.
So we bought.
But are you missing out on the high flow toilets?
No, we bought
low flow?
No, we bought 300. The toilets we bought were $340. Like top of the line.
No,
like,
yeah, but see,
no clog.
High flow toilets are not allowed anymore.
No, I know,
but I prefer the high flow toilet because one flush gets it all.
Right. Well, the ones we bought, they one flush, right? There's two buttons on top, one for pee, one for poo.
Yeah.
The poo one gets everything in one flush.
Yeah.
But don't push the pee one for poo, otherwise you're gonna have two flushes.
Did you ever watch King of the Hill?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you remember seeing that episode where they talk about the high flow toilets being illegal?
No.
And something happened to Hank's toilet and they had to replace it. And of course they had to get a low flow because you can't buy a high flow anymore.
Right.
Peggy goes in there to go to the bathroom and he's watching TV and you hear in there, flush. Flush. Was so funny.
That's hilarious.
What's on the docket for you? You are going to another podcast today.
I am. I'm leaving Spoiler Country for good. I'm going to join a new show.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the verse. I'm retiring from Spot. I'm done with this show. Fuck you guys. I'm out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
That's not happening at all. Oh, look at that. He even played the whole gambit where he shuts the camera off.
It's just a trick, guys. I'm not leaving.
Up.
No, I feel bad because I can't remember the name of their show, but it's the law firm one we did. It was you and I did about a month and a half, 2 months ago, whatever it was.
Yeah. Okay,
they messaged us and they said that we won an award on their show. Quibble, Squipper, and Bicker is the name of it. Yeah. And we won some award on their shows. I don't know exactly what it is, but you're busy at 4 doing an interview, so I'm going to join at 4 our time here in about half an hour to accept the award on both of our behalf.
Nice. We should have all the awards.
Yeah, all the awards. Sexiest podcasters.
Emmys. We should give the Academy Awards.
We should get the EGOT. Yeah, totally.
The EGOT.
Yeah, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, EGOT.
Oh, so if you get all of them that you're saying you have.
Yeah, it's called the EGOT.
The EGOT.
You didn't know that? You uncultured. You uncultured swine.
I know. I used to love watching the Academy Awards, like back in the 90s when I worked at Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did I like watching the Academy Awards?
I think for me, I used to like watching them too, so that was cool to see who was going to win. Back when I thought it actually meant something. But as soon as I learned that it's literally what studios pay the most fucking money to get nominated.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all a fucking campaign of money to see who can win. Then I was like, this is stupid, and I don't care anymore.
Yep.
I really don't care.
Who's the British comedian? Oh God,
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Thank you, dude. When he did the Golden Globes.
Oh yeah, dude.
You watched that last year?
I watched the clips of it. Yeah.
Oh my God, he tore it up. He's like, this is the last time I'm ever doing this. Da 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 da. And I just loved it because I kind of felt like he kind of said what everybody thinks.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're honest about it, you're I think unless I don't know. Like I hate it when I hear actors get up and they give some long drawn out political speech, and it's just like.
And the only reason why I would be okay with that is if they actually fucking back it up with their actions outside of that speech, right?
Yeah. I remember. I think it was an MTV Music Award or something like that.
Yeah,
or maybe it was the Emmys or something. I don't know. Michael Stipe of
REM.
REM, which I've never liked that band.
Oh,
ever.
really?
No, dude, the guy is he whines. That's how he's whining through his singing. And Losing My Religion drove me insane.
That was my first concert I went to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sonic Youth and REM.
Sonic Youth would be cool.
They were cool, yeah.
Yeah, but REM, I'd probably be like, yeah, I'll wait. Were they the opening act or were they closing act?
It was an REM show. So Sonic Youth opened, REM closed.
Yeah, I would have stayed for Sonic Youth and then left.
It was at the Gorge, and I was like 12 years old, and I only went because it was REM at the time was my sister's favorite band.
Yeah.
And my dad bought tickets, and for some reason my dad was like, well, the only way I'm going to take you is if we take Johnny too. And she was like, okay, fine. And I was like, I don't know how I got into this, but cool, I'm going to a concert.
I mean, I respect their musicianship. They really, and I respect their songwriting ability. I mean, they're great. I just never connected. I don't connect with them at all.
Fun fact, at that show they played End of the World, which is the really fast lyrics.
Yeah.
He was like lip syncing. He was singing along and lip syncing to a backtrack.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Like,
but he was on one of these award shows, and every time you saw him, he changed his shirt to be some different anti-gun or da 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 da. You know what I mean? And it's just like, nobody cares what you think, dude. Seriously.
I mean, someone cares. He cares. His mom probably cares.
I don't know. Dude, dance, puppet, dance.
You do know our show is primarily talking to celebrities and people in that fucking world, right? Kidding. You're like, come to our show and talk to us, but we don't fucking care what you think, asshole.
No, I do care. Actually, I think on the award shows is maybe because I'm just getting cynical in my older age about the award shows itself.
You're just a grumpy old man. Get off my lawn.
Yeah, exactly. Get off my lawn. I don't know. There's a time and place for that.
Yeah, there is.
Check. I just don't think that's the time or the place. I think if you go on a talk show and you're doing an interview and you come up and you naturally start talking about that stuff, totally fine. Completely different. People are tuning in to listen to you.
Right.
But then you know what? At the same time, I can think to myself, yeah, but sometimes these messages need to get across because no one's listening at any other time.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I don't know. I go back and forth.
I honestly don't give a shit. Mostly because I don't watch them, so I don't care. Say what you want to say.
Yeah. There you go. That's perfect. I wish
they meant something.
Yeah, they don't mean anything. I think you're totally right. I think they just don't mean nothing. And the more I watch or listen, I don't even read reviews anymore.
Right.
Because the only time you can get a review that means anything for you specifically as an individual is if you find that reviewer that has the same tastes as you. Then it's like, okay, now it makes sense for me to read them because if they like it, I'm most likely going to like it because they like the same things that I do.
Right.
And I don't like the fact that people go to Rotten Tomato and that can make or break a movie coming out.
Oh, I hate Rotten Tomato. I hate those review sites. I despise critics for the most part.
So coming soon to spoilerverse.com, our own review site.
Yeah, our own critics. Like I don't want to say I hate reviews. I hate how much weight people put on a review of things.
Exactly.
Like I like doing reviews. I like it when you and I talk about a movie. I like writing them up sometimes and having fun with it and stuff. But I hate how like I still stand by the fact that like the Suicide Squad movie got so fucking bombed like, as far as people liking it because of Rotten Tomatoes and the fucking reviews. Even though it made almost $700 million at the time, was the highest DCEU movie to come out. People weren't going to see it, or people were talking shit about it. And like, the movies suffered because of that. Like Shazam suffered because of the DC people just review bombing shit. And it's like, why? Why do people put so much fucking weight on some asshole on Rotten Tomatoes? Right?
Yeah. But like I said, if that guy on Rotten Tomatoes consistently you agree with them, then that means you probably have similar tastes.
Yeah.
That's what I think you need to do is if you want to read reviews, find the reviewer that closely aligns with what you like.
Yeah.
Because then if they say this sucks because of this, you'll be like, oh, I probably won't like it.
Or even better, just watch the movie and make your own fucking opinion.
Ding, 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 ding. I feel like if you watch the trailer
if the trailer
does the job of making you want to check it out,
then do it.
Maybe you should check it out.
Yeah, and the problem with reviews too is like if you read reviews, like they pretty much give away movies most of the time. Even if it's like non-spoiler review, you read the review like, oh, I know what the movie is now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a very first world problem of like, because everybody can't afford to go see all the movies, but it's like at the same time, just like, man, I have a hard time with Rotten Tomatoes specifically because people hold so much fucking weight on how good a movie is based on the Rotten Tomatoes review.
Yeah, I don't like the professional critics portion of it.
Yeah.
I don't mind the fans that get on there and talk about what they liked and what they hated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The general public. I think that holds more weight to me than a professional reviewer.
Except for the fact that when, they, like when the Snyder fans review bombed Kong Godzilla.
Yeah, that's different though. That's
like that happens a lot. And it's like, well, what the fuck, man? You're tanking another movie's score because of something else. Like that's stupid.
But I don't think that helped. Did that work on Godzilla Kong? Because I feel like people who love kaiju movies were going to go see that regardless.
Yeah, well, I think the thing too is right now we're in a weird spot where it's not quote unquote costing people more money to go see a movie because they have HBO Max, so they can just fucking watch it.
Right? Or Disney or whatever.
Yeah, so there's not like the barrier to entry of seeing it yourself is a lot lower now. Like even Disney Plus, where they charge you $30 for a movie. I mean, if you get with your friends and say, "Hey guys, kick in $5 while I watch this movie," then you're going to see a brand new movie for $5 versus paying $15 for a ticket, $10 for popcorn, $10 for soda, and all of a sudden you're out, $100 for shit. Right? Yeah. I think the barrier to entry on the streaming services is much lower than going to the theater. So people the reviews don't have as much weight as they used to, because people are like, well, I can go watch it myself, make my own damn opinion,
Yeah. I can sit on my couch and watch this.
Exactly. Yeah. Whereas before, it's like, well, let's go review bomb Godzilla Kong or whatever movie they did before that too. Not necessarily Snyder fans, but fans in general do this. And it's like, oh, this is getting horrible reviews. Well, I'm not going to go spend $40 to go see it at the theater because that's $40 I can use for something else.
But they don't know. They don't know why it's getting the bad reviews.
Exactly. So
weird society of let's go review bomb this or do that or whatever.
That's the thing, though. I mean, I really hope that post pandemic, which we're getting into now, the whole streaming service, like same day as theater stuff, mostly because then I don't have to go spend so much money. Because if I take my family to the theater, it's like $150 for us to see a fucking movie. Yeah. It's so much money because there's 7 of us.
You end up having to split it up and go, I'm going to take the boys to see this because they're all, who's interested in seeing this? Okay, only you guys, then we're just going.
But the problem is the movies that only my boys are interested in, my girls are also interested in. Yeah. So that only works the other direction because my boys don't care about the girl movies so much. Well, I mean, some of them, a little bit, depending on what it is. But like, if we want to see a superhero movie, everybody wants to go.
Everybody wants to go.
If we want to see an action movie, I mean, we watched Kong versus Godzilla because of Sadie.
Did you like it?
I thought it was fun.
Did you? Yeah, I loved it.
Do I think it was a great piece of writing and told a wonderful story? Absolutely not. Did I love watching giant monsters smash shit? Absolutely.
Yeah. Suspend your disbelief and just enjoy. That's the culmination of the MonsterVerse or the MonsterVerse for Universal. That's it. They don't have any plans of doing any more of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not that I know of.
Because there was Kong Skull Island, there was Godzilla King of Monsters, there was
there's King Kong,
okay,
or Skull Island, right? But Godzilla 2014 was the first one.
Okay,
Matt Reeves or Matt Smith or whatever his name is. I can't remember. And then you had
Jack, just be quiet.
Skull Island. Then you had King of Monsters. Then you had the 3 Godzilla movies and the one King Kong. Right.
I feel like we're missing one here.
Yeah, we might be.
I'm Googling it right now while you talk. But no, I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. It was just smash and brash. Kill stuff. And I mean, they basically murdered all of Hong Kong. But
sorry, Godzilla with the fucking axe. That was awesome.
It's Kong with the axe. Kong had the axe.
Yeah, Kong. I meant Kong. I said but I meant Kong.
But it's like it's so stupid. But like, I mean, if they did the body count in that movie, how many millions of people died in that movie?
Oh, dude, a ton.
So many. Let's see. MonsterVerse. Okay, so there's Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong. So yeah, you're right. Those 3. Yeah. And then there's a bunch of comic books that are tied in the same universe.
Yeah, all from IDW, right?
Sure.
I think
so. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, as you know, and so
we talked about it on a previous TOT. Yeah, faking being sick to watch Godzilla.
Big time. If you haven't listened to that, go back and listen.
Yeah. Great TOT. I think this is like our 22nd or 23rd TOT.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, Melissa and Renee have 2 TOTs under the belt, which are all in the same numbering, but Yeah, it's like 22 or 23, somewhere in there.
Nice. I think
a lot of
Jeff
tots.
and Casey need to get on and do one.
Have Jeff and Casey do a tot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love it.
A few of them. Just
No, actually, no. We should bring in Robert Slavinsky and have him and Casey do a tot.
Yeah, but that might get bloody.
It'd be great controversy.
They can talk Trump.
No. We'll bar that topic because we want to keep
stereotypes,
right?
Trump, stereotypes, gay rights, all of the hot topics. It's perfect for them.
I think
our political arm of the Spoilerverse.
I think the only part of that what you just said would actually be controversy would be Trump. I think the rest of it they'd probably mostly agree on stuff.
Yeah,
but it's just the Trump side. Because one is very for and one is very not for.
I think, what's funny is I was talking to my buddy who is conservative.
Mm-hmm.
And
which is the absolute wrong name for that group of people. Because they are not conservative.
Well, it's for their fiscal responsibilities. That's what they're conservative about. But
they're really not, though.
Government spending.
Yeah, but they're really not, though.
It depends on what the government's spending on. But anyways, so what I said, I kind of walk the center line,
Yeah.
I do like fiscal responsibility when it comes to government spending, but at the same time, the social issues and all the rights and gay marriage, all of that kind of stuff, to me, the government should be out of it. And that all should be on an equal basis anyways. I said the right has already lost the social awareness war.
Oh, yeah.
They need to stop. If they're going to make any headway moving forward in the next 20 years, I firmly believe they need to stop arguing about abortion, stop arguing about trans rights and all this stuff. Stop arguing about it.
Yeah.
You've already lost that war. You know what I mean? You need to focus.
Move on.
Yep. You need to focus on the things that really matter when it comes to money and fiscal responsibility and jobs and all that, and what things cost, all that that's what you need to be focused on.
Yeah.
But they continually fight this social awareness war. And it's like, you're never going to win this.
No, you're so far out of it. And you're so far lost.
You can't even talk about it. You can't even talk about it and that's the thing, that it's right or wrong. The left has shouted down anybody that doesn't agree with a lot of the sentiments they have.
Right.
And for me, it's not a big deal because I agree with 99% of it, because most of it makes sense, but there's no adequate discord between both parties.
There's not for the most part, because both parties are so extreme in one direction, and it's hard for me personally not to side with the liberal side when it comes to things like gay rights, and stuff like that. It's hard for me not to side that and be like, well, I mean, I agree in free speech, and I agree in public discord and people and talking things out. Yeah. But if your opinion really is fuck gay people and they should rot in hell, I don't care about your opinion on that because you're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there's no conversation there. It's like, you're fucking wrong. Get over yourself and learn how to be a better person.
Yep.
There's no conversation to be had if you think that. And that's one of the problems. It's like, and I know people on the other side think the same way, the opposite direction.
Yep.
But history will remember you one way, and they're not going to remember you the side where you think people should die and burn in hell for living their fucking life.
Well, it's like, I always think about the bathroom for trans rights.
Oh, right, the bathroom bill, yeah.
Yeah, the bathroom thing.
Jack,
and
be quiet.
There's people in my life, I won't say who they are, that are firmly against this thing. And they're in your life too. Firmly against this thing. And to me, it's like, it doesn't matter anymore because their argument is always, well, what about that guy that's going to say that he's a girl and walk into the women's restroom and your young girl is going to be in there and they're going to rape them? Or what? I was like, if that's their mentality, they're going to do it regardless.
Right. That law is not going to stop them. Yeah. The law's not going to stop them.
It's not for them. It's for that person that's going through reassignment that doesn't feel comfortable walking into the bathroom because they've been socially made to feel that way. Yeah. And they should be able to go in. I mean, really, bathrooms should be unisex anyway.
They should be unisex. Like Emerald City Comic Con that time they had unisex bathrooms.
Yeah.
And it wasn't weird at all. Nothing
is going on in there that's inappropriate. No. It's all
everybody wants to go in there, take a piss, take a shit, and get the fuck out. Right.
I mean, if you're a girl and then you want to go in and smell the smells of the man in the bathroom,
go right in.
Your lady. Go ahead. I mean, I don't even want to be in there. I can't even take a poop with somebody else in the public bathroom with me. I literally have to wait. And I'm hoping to God that I have headphones on so I can turn the music up so I don't have to hear that in the bathroom with me. And then when they leave, I do my thing.
So you're telling me you don't play battle shits with strangers?
No.
Oh.
No. The only time I have, and I couldn't stop laughing, was me and my brother went to the Boeing.
How did we go from trans rights to... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, to be in Museum of Flight. Right. Yeah. We both we ate that day and we ate like something. I can't remember what it was. But anyways, we both looked at each other and we both bubble guts. And we started running.
Bubble guts.
Yeah, we started running together because we both had to go bad.
Yeah.
Right? Bad things were going to happen.
Right.
And we both ran into the bathroom. And I took the first stall. He took the second stall. We're all about ready to sit down. And all of a sudden we hear this lady's voice go, did I walk into the wrong bathroom? And we're like, oh my God, no, we did. And then we hike we both hike our pants up, run around the corner to the men's room. Same thing. We both run in and get into the toilet. And we're both sitting there, and all of a sudden it's two of us together, and we both just start cracking up. We're going and laughing so hard you couldn't even hear us going to the bathroom. It was so.
I mean, you probably burned a lot of calories while laughing and shitting.
Oh, I'm sure. There have so many dumb stories like that. Oh
my God.
Like this one time we're going down the highway and I'm in the left lane, or I'm the center lane, and you get to the right to go on 405 from 520, right? Yeah. And this lady is right there, and I'm trying to get over, but it wasn't her fault. She couldn't see us, right? But I missed getting on the thing because I couldn't get over because the traffic was so bad. And me and my brother start laughing, and we both did the exact same thing because we're a lot alike. We did the exact same thing at the same time. We're all and the lady looks over and she just goes white because she thinks that we're
mad,
beat her up or something. And then we just start laughing because we're just like, oh my God.
Oh geez, that's hilarious.
Oh, it was.
Oh.
It was.
Dude, are you excited to go to cons again? I'm excited because of the amount of people that we've met over the last few years, that when we go into Artist Row, we're going to know a lot of people. Oh yeah.
And have talked with them and be able to have a conversation beyond, can you sign this?
Be like, hey, we had you on the show.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm not excited to pay to go to a con, but I don't think anybody should have to pay to go into the initial
shopping mall
of the con.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay to go into a shopping mall.
No. And that drives me nuts. I hate it. And the price, I think it's exorbitant in the price that they charge.
I would love to have somebody who runs shows come on and talk to us about why they charge for shows.
We could probably ask Jim DeMonacos, who created World City Comic Con.
We had him on.
And sold it to, he used to also own Comic Stop. Great guy. I'm sure there's a reason for the prices.
That's what I'm saying. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, we just don't know what it is. It's just hard for me personally to want to spend that to go into effectively a shopping mall.
Yeah. I mean, for any of the panels or that kind of stuff, I can totally get having the charge for buy this pass, get into all this stuff, whatever, walk into the shop. But I don't know. I'd like to ask Jim or somebody else about anybody who would run shows. Why is there a cost? Especially because you're getting so much money from your vendors.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, Reed Pop takes a percentage of sales too, or San Diego does.
Oh, no way. Do they really?
I think San Diego takes I think one of them takes.
Do they take sales away from the artists and the writers that are sitting in Artist Alley?
I don't know that. I don't think so on that one. I think it's for booths.
That would actually bother me if they did.
That would. Well, so San Diego doesn't charge for artist booths. If I remember right.
Approved.
You have to be approved. You have to apply for it, and they let different.
You have to be somewhat of a known artist.
No, you don't though. You don't.
Oh,
they let San Diego. It's so there's known artists that come in. Absolutely, there's people they ask to come in, and then they kind of I believe. And if anybody's listening knows otherwise, because I looked into this for myself a couple years ago. I haven't actually done it, but I believe it goes into a lottery, and they at least half of Artist Alley is selected at random.
Yeah,
for artists that want that show interest, or not. Maybe it's not random, but it's certain, and they rotate them in and out. And it's I believe it's no cost.
Oh, interesting.
For there.
Interesting. Hey, what do you feel about? Oh shit! I just lost my question. I was going to ask you.
No.
Damn it! I had a really good question, and now I've lost
You've
it.
lost it. You done goofed, kid.
Damn it.
What are you thinking? Want to see something cool?
Yeah.
So my grandpa, my mom's dad, he liked to carve things. He got like carvings when he was older.
Yeah.
And I just got from my mom this little guy he carved,
Oh, cool.
little Eskimo guy.
Oh, cool.
And then he also carved that I got from her a cow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I'm sitting on my desk here.
That is cool. God, man, it's trying to bother me that I can't remember what I was going to ask you.
Must have been a lie. I don't know.
Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. And I'm going to be on with Terry Bloss in a second. Is it Terry Bloss? B-L-A-S?
I think so. Yeah. And I'll be on with Quibble, Squibble, and Bicker.
Oh, man. How do you spell? Do you know the Marvel character R-E-P-T-I-L?
R-E-P. Reptile?
Is it reptile or is it reptile?
I think it's Reptile.
Yeah. Terry is the writer of Reptile #1 for the new series.
Oh, they made him actually. Wasn't he only a one-issue character for a long time?
He was on Avengers Academy.
Yeah.
Back in 2010 is where he made his debut.
You can tell him that we did an episode of our show where it was similar characters, and we compared Reptile to Beast Boy.
Oh, we did.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, we still have like 4 more episodes of that show to do, or that sub show to do.
What was the? Oh man, what did we say about him?
It's
not exactly
remember.
because he only does dinosaurs.
Yeah,
and he has an amulet.
So it was on from December 3rd, 2018 on DC Marvel Similar Characters Volume 5. It was the last one we did.
Oh.
Here, I'll send you the link to it. So you can,
weird.
You can,
I mean, it's not really that long ago, but in the terms of 700 episodes, it was a long time ago.
Oh yeah, this was like 500 episodes ago.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah, episode 136. So it was almost 600 episodes ago.
Was that even a year? That was just a year and a half into it.
Yeah. It was almost 600 episodes ago for us. But yeah, in that one week, we compared Doctor Strange, Dr. Fate, Beast Boy and Reptile, Ghost Rider, Atomic Skull, and Banshee and Banshee.
Ghost Rider, Atomic Skull.
Or Banshee and Silver Banshee.
They're similar in look, but that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. Similar look. But yeah, I mean, let's go listen to it. It's on the website, December 3rd, 2018, and you can hear us talk about Beast Boy and Reptile. And I'm pretty sure we're like, we don't know much about Reptile, so Beast Boy's better. I'm pretty sure that's what we said, because we don't know anything about Reptile, but...
Oh my God.
But yeah, we should do more of those. Those were fun. I mean...
We got work to do, man. We still need to work on our comic.
Dude, we got so much work to do. We need somebody who wants to take over like editing and posting duties for the show and for the website, and like do all that stuff, so I can do other things
for free until we make money.
Right. Well, because right now I'm doing, I do all the stuff for our show, but I'm also editing Sumner's show, Hard Degree. And yesterday I edited 7 episodes of a certain sub show of his show. We can't talk about yet. Yeah, we can't talk about it yet.
No, we can't talk about it yet.
But
we can give you this hint. She's pretty awesome.
She is super awesome. I could give another hint, but I think it might.
No, you can't give anything that might give it, that somebody might be able to give it away. They'll get Sumner in trouble. We don't want you to do that.
No, I won't say anything else about that. But yeah, it's going to be awesome when it launches. And I edited all 7 of those down yesterday, so this person can review them. But yeah, so
what they hear. And see.
Right. So they also have video too, but I don't know if we're going to be able to use the video or not.
Why?
I don't know if that person wants the videos released, because they're just them sitting in their house, not like nothing done up.
Oh, yeah. Well, so. maybe not.
But who knows? I feel like we've already said too much. So let's just shift topics.
Got it right there.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait to just get to a point where maybe someday we're just doing this and that's it.
Dude, I would love to be doing nothing but content creation, the podcast and my books all day long.
Yep.
But dude, you got 7 minutes to your interview.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get ready, freshen up,
go put some makeup on, put your face on.
I'm gonna trim this because this is crazy. It's like going over. It's that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trim it up a little bit.
I'll go accept your award I'll go accept our award on behalf of both of us.
Nice.
I don't even know what it is. I'm sure I'll tweet about it on the Twitter once I talk about it.
Twitter. You twit it up.
I'll tweet the twits. I'll tweet the tweets.
Twit the tweets.
Well, man, another tot down. More to come. Should do more later.
Later.
Deuces. Spaghetti! And we're back.
That's right. We are back. Back in the saddle again. Well, I hope you guys really, really enjoyed that as much as we did making it for you. And if you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, you got to go check out spoilerverse.com, because at spoilerverse.com, we have a plethora, amazing directors and artists of all walks of life, and editors and writers. And oh my God, are you a lover of comic books like we are? Then there's so many amazing people from the comic book world over at spoilerverse.com. And I highly implore you to go there and check it out.
Yeah, and while you're there, you can check out all the other podcasts on our network, like Bridging the Geekdoms and Funny Book Forensics and Haphazard Adventures and Nerds from the Crypt and so many more.
Misery
We put out
Point Radio.
episodes all the time. Go check all of them out. And check out all of the reviews and previews and articles we have going up every single day for you. Every day on spoilerverse.com for you to check out and to read and to love and to like and to comment. We have a store link. If you want to help support the site, you can do it two ways. One, go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/spoilercountry, or go to our store link in the middle of the site there and get a t-shirt, a face mask, a hoodie, something, look fly as hell, and help support the site when you do that, because we get $1 or $2. And, maybe you want to talk to us. If you do, you can do it obviously on all the socials, but if you go to scpod.us/discord, you can join our public Discord server and come chat with us all day long.
I couldn't say it better myself, dude.
There you go.
You just mouthed out a ton of information at once. And really, I hope you guys enjoy what you're hearing, because we're working our butts off to bring it to you.
We are.
I guess there's only one left thing. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. There's only one left thing left to do.
What's that?
In an oceans of podcasts,
We are Cthulhu.
as Cthulhu compels you to
Spaghetti. Open the mind.
and read more.
Spaghetti.
What's going on, everyone? Are you still looking for that perfect one-stop shop for all things pop culture? That one place where you can hear hot takes about superheroes, Star Wars, video games, and more? Well, fear not. Bridging to Geekdoms is the place for you. A podcast that focuses on the current rumors, scoops, and controversies within the pop culture world. Hosted exclusively on the Spoilerverse Network, you can find us on any one of your favorite podcatching apps, YouTube, and at spoilerverse.com. So don't miss out on the excitement. Find us and subscribe now.